Hello friends, in the series of BSc IPF, I welcome you all. The topic about which we will be discussing today is one of the important topic of our lives is nothing but the pension and the retirement life. So we will be talking about NPS. They say that we have got the boon of demographic dividend. Our average age of our country is around 27 to 30. That means after exact 20 years, the age of this category will be around 50. At that time, such a huge number will get retired or will come near to the retirement. So it is always important to do the financial planning for the longer duration, and retirement is one of the very and most important thing in our lives. One may think that how is it related to stock market? We are not here talking about stock market and retirement, but there is a one topic which is having a blend of both the things. The retirement and the stock market is nothing but national pension scheme, which is called as a NPS. How stock market is involved in it, how one can take the benefit of it, how it is beneficial for a small investor, we will try to see in this session. When we are talking about NPS, what is NPS? NPS is National Pension Scheme. Before 2004, whosoever is joining government is getting pension. In private sector, there was never pension. But after 2014, for central government employees, whoever is joining newly after 2014, they floated this scheme for the new employees. And after 2009, they made it open for everyone. Who is eligible for it? If you are government employee, whether state government or central government. By default, you are covered under National Pension Scheme. And if you are not, if you want to have the extra benefit and if you have joined before 2004, still if you want to have the benefit, then you can opt it under the third option, which is ACM, all citizen model. But if you're a corporate employee, then most of the employers have already opted NPS as a retirement tool for their employees. And if not, then you can apply under all citizen model, which is if your age is between 18 to 65, then you are eligible for that. How one can buy it, what is the procedure, we will see further. PFRD is the regulator, Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Like RBI is a regulator of banks, just like that for NPS, PFRD is the regulator. Then NSDL is the registrar and transfer agent, and Central Record Keeping Agency is the CRA, which will maintain the record, which will keep the data and everything. How does it work? The person who is applying for it will get the permanent retirement account number, which is called as a PRAN. It is a unique number. For several accounts, the number will be 1. At the time of retirement, you can get the amount, you can get the partial amount, and rest of the amount you can keep it to buy the annuity, so that you will get the monthly withdrawals or frequent withdrawals. So there are both the plans. There are various type of actually plans in the NPS tier 1, tier 2, but partial withdrawal is there, and then you can buy the annuity. How the annuity works, we will try to see in next few session. Now, whatever amount you have put in the NPS, that will be invested in equity, debt, or government securities, alternate investment alternate investment funds. However you have chosen the plan, whether it is active or auto or the class, aggressive, conservative, moderate, according to it the funds will get invested. You are liking our sessions, thank you very much for that. All these sessions are coming to you by BSc IPF and SEBI, so don't forget to say them thanks. You need to write your name along with the email address in the comment section, because that will help us to bring the sessions to you. The same topic is available in Hindi and Marathi. Watch it on our YouTube channel. Stay tuned.